Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, blockchain, these are words that we're using to clumsily try to describe what's basically just a new way of using computer code. It's an idea. What we're doing with this computer code, though, is changing what we use for money and also changing how we handle our data. In America, in 2018, we use US dollars. It's what we make it work, how we pay our taxes, and what we need to buy food. Now, though, the US dollar and every other fiat currency have a competitor. And that's causing people all over the world to double-check the rules of fiat money and compare them to the rules of Bitcoin. Have you? Imagine we're going to play Monopoly and we have to choose between two different sets of rules to play by. In the first set of rules, a regulated amount of money is created at regulated intervals. Anyone can help maintain the rules, and anyone who does help maintain the rules gets paid in a regulated manner. In the second set of rules, I'm the banker, and I can add as much money to my account as I want, whenever I want to. What would the incentives be in the second set of rules? If I can just add money, if the banker can just add money, well, one incentive is to be the banker, right? Pretty much by whatever means. Take out the banker. If you're the banker, you're going to make the money. Pretty much right away, you'd probably go over to your lawmaker friend and say, hey, I'll give you some of this money if you help me make the rules what I want them to be.
In the years that followed, hundreds of bankers and rating agencies executives went to jail. The SEC was completely overhauled, and Congress had no choice but to break up the big banks and regulate the mortgage and derivatives industries. Just kidding. Banks took the money the American people gave them and they used it to pay themselves huge bonuses and lobby the Congress to kill big reform.
Then another really good way to make money would be to start making dirty deals. Maybe, since you can make as much money as you want, buy up the oil. Everybody needs that stuff. Just pay off those guys, buy up the oil, raise the price way up. That'll get you rich.
In the second move of the operation, Kissinger helped negotiate a deal with Saudi Arabia. In exchange for U.S. arms and military protection, the Saudis would price all their future oil sales in dollars and recycle those dollars through treasury purchases via Wall Street banks.
And since you're the banker, you make the rules, you get paid interest on any money you make, you're incentivized to spend money on whatever you can. So what's another good way to spend money? We could, of course we'd have to pay these guys off, but we could start a war. We could spend a whole bunch of money on bullets and tanks and guns and planes, and we just keep blowing each other up with it so that we can spend even more. And of course we keep getting paid on that.
You guys came in $53 million lower than the nearest competition.
Motherfucker! $53 million.
We're okay.
Look at the bright side. For once, the American taxpayer is getting a good deal on a defense contract.
Man, fuck the American taxpayer.
And of course we want to call it legal, so we'd change the rules and pay an army of accountants and lawyers to make sure we stay legal. And every time we create money, we get paid.
You are mainly going to work helping very wealthy corporations and people either get more wealth or keep their wealth.
Everybody's getting paid. Except, of course, the people who don't want to do the dirty deals. They just keep getting poorer and poorer and poorer relative to everybody else.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
And what would the incentives look like if we all played by the first set of rules? We could all help make sure that the rules stay kept. We'd all get paid for that. And then, besides that, what if you made a really good invention that helped everybody? And they'd pay you for it. And then what if you made some really cool art that this guy really wanted to have. He could pay you for that. It'd almost be like we're competing against each other to help each other. Oil is big business. The energy demand created by Bitcoin is supporting and driving innovation in alternative energy sources. This means that by changing money, we're breaking the back of big oil and making energy cheaper and less harmful on the environment. War is big business. War is waged using fiat currencies. By changing money, we're reducing war. Paperwork is big business. By changing money, we're eliminating a ton of paperwork from your life. How would you like to live in a world with less war, cleaner energy, and less paperwork? In regards to data, how much of your personal information is on the web? How about on your cell phone? Data security is more important than ever. Huge entities with access to massive amounts of data are threats to society. It takes one bad actor in one of those companies or one successful hack. With this new way of using computer code, we're putting your data back in your hands. Really what we did with this computer code is turn money into data. Now money is global, 24/7, faster, cheaper, and safer. The other day someone securely transferred $99 million worth of Litecoin. It could have gone anywhere in the world. It cleared instantly, settled within minutes, and cost 40 cents. And we're applying that same technology to all kinds of data. So in one fell swoop, we revolutionized money and data. Now, it's just about scaling it up and making it more user-friendly. Of course, most people say, the government will regulate that. And it's true. A lot of really big money will fight this thing. They are fighting this thing. Of course they are. The old business models always resist change. Father Time hasn't lost yet, though. And this is an idea. You can't regulate ideas. Anyone armed with the internet can participate. This is a global, open source, decentralized movement towards a better society. And it's not going away. People all over the world every day are changing how they conceptualize money and what they use for money. The genie is out of the bottle. And lastly, remember, as people switch from the old money to the new money, the demand for the old money goes down, driving the value of the old money down. And the demand for the new money goes up, driving the value of the new money up. Which money do you have?